This is what 3,500 fruit trees look like. And I know what you're thinking. No, I don't use mods. I just use Rasmer. Rasmer the forest. I chose to build near Tukey simply because I hated waking up and seeing a ton of trees across the river. No, but seriously, the land over here is mostly completely flat. Like, if you ever desire to build, this would be the area. It literally has everything. My orchard currently expands from Tukey to Baranica. From starting to where I am currently now, I would have to say it's been a good week and a half to 2 weeks tops, IRL. As you can imagine, it was a slow and agonizing grind, but I knew when the first harvest comes in, I would be rolling in the coin. That's the only thing that kept me going. Okay, let's get right into my first harvest. For the very first time, I decided to do it all by myself, just because I'm crazy. It took me 6 days just to finish. I was able to make 6,634 bottles, and that was even before I harvested my personal orchard, or the ones in the city. All in all, it took me 11 days and I made just under 8,000 bottles. Now that's just crazy because I was still collecting hop seeds for like the past 10 years. I just didn't find a good spot to put them yet. But the sheer amount of bottles that I'm bringing in, I'm going to be a billionaire soon. No, scratch that. My income is going to be infinite. With that being said, I'm going all in on the drinking business. I got rid of all my chickens and replaced them with bees. Well, except for my wife's chickens. I like to keep her close to home. I'm using the bees to craft mead in the tavern. The only problem is that mead does spoil while wine doesn't. But there is a workaround for this. If you have a herbalist, you can start making potion of possibilities, which is almost double the price of mead alone. I do plan on continuing my orchard. As it stands, it's only 30% done. I'm going to completely terraform the borough area because I always wanted to build near Soundboard, and now I have the perfect excuse to do so. Okay, on with the big question. How much money does the king demand? Drum roll, please. Actually, it's not too bad. Just over 18,000. Knowing that I have an endless supply of wine on the way, the only problem I'm gonna have is how am I gonna sell it all? Well, that's my orchard. I do plan on doing a full orchard walkthrough when everything is completed, so keep an eye out for that one. So if you enjoyed anything, please consider leaving a like and hitting that noti bell. It really does help out the channel. Until next time, bye.